With Junior being named the Week 1 starter, he knew it was time to put on a show. But the team he was facing, this will be no easy feat. He's taking on Tom Brady, the GOAT, and the defending champs in the Tampa Bay Buccaneers. This just so happens to also be a division rivalry. So this win, this game, playing to his absolute potential, is an absolute must. There's so much riding on this. If he can outplay Tom Brady head to head, just maybe, he'll finally make all the doubters into true believers. What's good, everybody? It's your UncleSamsReject here, and welcome back to the Dual Sport Athlete Series, boys. Week 1 of our NFL career. Junior gets the starting nod, and we are ready to show the league what we can do. We're going to start off by putting a division foe on notice. We got Tom Brady and the Tampa Bay Buccaneers, the defending Super Bowl champions, boys. But we're going to set our season goals first. And I'm going to say that we can either say we're going to throw for 4,500 yards, or we can say we're going to throw for 30 touchdowns. But I don't care about the yards as much as I care about putting the ball in the end zone. And with a receiver like Mike Thomas, let's go ahead and say we're going to get it done. I mean, Drew Brees threw for a lot of yards and a lot of touchdowns in his offense. Why not us? Now, before we head into this ball game, boys, coming out of the preseason, we have 3 skills point upgrades. Now, our team scheme fit is field general, but what we do best is a scrambler. So we're going to go ahead and put one of our points on that. And we're now at 71. +1 ball carrier vision, +1 break sack, throw accuracy mid, throw on the run, and throw under pressure are both +2. We're going to go ahead and use our points once again. We go up to now a 72 overall, and we get +2 throw short, +1 throw power. Those are plus. I mean, those are great. And then we're now up to a 73 with the third and final skill point. +1 short, +1 throw on the run, +1 throw power, and +1 under pressure. So now with those upgrades, this is where our attributes are looking like. 91 throw power, 76 mid accuracy, 84 short accuracy. Still just a 72 deep. Awareness is a little low. Play action is low. Under pressure needs some work, but throwing the run is 85. Break sacks 85. Speed is A1, as well as the acceleration. Agility, carrying, A1. Strength, low. Change of direction. Let's get it. Trucking, of course not. And stiff arm. Getting up there. 96 stamina, 95 injury, and 94 toughness, which means we're going to stay in this game no matter the hits we take. Let's take a look at this Tampa defense we have to face. They got William Golston coming off the edge, 6'6", 281. They got Joe Tryon, rookie out of Washington. They got the Ndamukong Suh. They got Vita Vea. So, up the middle, Alvin Kamara could have an issue. They got Shaq Barrett, as a left outside linebacker. He's great. He's fast. He's quick. Levante David and Devin White, more fast guys up the middle. Right outside linebacker, they got JPP. At corners, Carlton Davis, Sean Murphy Bunton, Jamel Dean, and then, it falls off after that. Herb Miller, and then Antonio Hamilton. Antoine Whitfield Jr. holding it down to free safety. And then they got Jordan Whitehead as the strong safety. And I seen the name I knew. Andrew Sorrow. If you guys have been around since my FAU dynasty, he was one of my top players on defense. So it's good to be going up against him. And checking that injury report, luckily Mike Thomas was not hurt for, that long of a time. But on our defense side of the ball, Quan Alexander's going for 44 weeks with an Achilles tear. That is definitely an Achilles heel to our defense.
Today, from the Mercedes-Benz Superdome in New Orleans, it's Week 1 of the NFL on EA Sports.
Yeah. Coming in, yeah. Flex, I just wanna win, yeah. LABB, who we running with, yeah. 2, 2, 3, 3, I'm on 10 again, yeah. State your name, big dope on flame. I just switched the lanes. Damn, he did it again. I just flipped the pain. Stripping and dipping in bass, slab on everything. Swimming, you sinking away, cause I got big racks coming. I put my low racks on it.
All right, boys, here we go. The Bucks go down and score, and it's time for us to come out here and see if we can put some points on the board, man. Junior's first official start. We got some people in the box. We're not even going to audible out of it. Hand the ball off to Kamara, and he probably should have cut that up a little sooner. All right, so the game is moving a lot faster for Junior, even after a preseason. The regular season is ramped up just a little bit more. That's a dot. That's a dot, and what a catch. That a baby. What moxie it took for Junior to make that throw, bro. Nice grab, Trey. All right, man, 2nd and 7. Getting positive yards on the ground, that's definitely a plus. Oh, Mike Thomas is open. Junior with the dot. Mike breaking a tackle to the 10, the 5. Touchdown, Saints. Bang! First touchdown pass of Junior's career, baby. You love to see it. Junior flush out of the pocket. He's got an open man across the body. It's a dime. First down. Saints continue to move the ball up and down the field. Trey Burton with his 2nd grab of the day. Come on, baby. The crowd is hype. Junior's hype. Let's go. All right, boys. Here we are in the red zone, in the 10 to be exact, at the 9. Here we go. Got a little trickery going on. Man in motion. Still just a handoff to Kamara, and he's stuffed. All right, boys. Try not to get too cute here, man. You know what I'm saying? Want to be able to turn around and hand the ball off to our guys. But here we go. Minute left in the first. Junior, what a dot to Mike Thomas, his 2nd touchdown of the day. Hey, man, you can't make this up. Let's get it, bro. Let's get it. A lot of touch put on that pass, knowing he was going to get drilled. Mike Thomas absolutely killed his man off the line. That ball was only where Mike Thomas can get it, and we got 6 more. 14-7. Go with a little screenplay here. And, okay. Junior makes an epic mistake. The pressure from the screen gets in too quickly. He fumbles, and we give up 6, man. Wow. Boom, we got Trey Burton over the middle. That's going to be a first. He breaks a tackle. Let's go. Let's go. Trey Burton has been a great safety valve for us here today. Junior back to pass. Mike Thomas with the catch. We're down inside the 5, baby. Let's go. Mike Thomas is hurt. Doesn't look like it with all the jumping around he's doing, but say he is. Boom. Oh, my God, he dropped it. Got to get points out of this. Junior calls his own number, runs into the lineman. Had a guy open as well. Maybe a little bit of overthinking there, but at least we're going to get points to settle for 3. So 2-minute drill here, but I'm not sure what happened, bro. They took us out the game, and then we somehow end up with 7 points, so it looks like Sean Payton ran the fake. Mike Thomas is also back in the game. Kamara wide open. Give me that first, baby. There we go. Oh, yeah, way to beat him. Way to beat him. Way to catch that. Way to spin and catch that and get upfield, man. Let's go. Oh, we got another one. Get out of bounds for me, sir. Thank you. Flush out of the pocket a little bit. He does have wheels. He might have had a man open. Can he get out of bounds? He does. What a run by the rookie. 16-yard pickup, and we get another first down. All right, so we settle, and we get the ball to start the second half, man. So that was smart. Here we go. All right, so Tom Brady must have threw a pick. They turned the ball over some way. You see up there, one turnover apiece, and we are in business. We're getting the ball starting off in the red zone at the 11. We hand it off to Alvin Kamara. He picks up 4. Let's go. Boom. Little play action. We got Mike Thomas, and he has touchdown number 3 on the day. Bang! Let's go. Junior is having himself a day. What a debut here for the rookie, dog. Come on, man. All right, guys. So Tom puts points on the board finally. Just a 7-point lead here in the third. I think, of course. And wow, he still caught it wide. I think these 10-minute quarters might be too much. I just wasn't sure. Yeah, it's too many. Well, I mean, we'll see how a couple games go more than just one. But I think 10 minutes might be a little bit too much. We might have to go down to like 8 or even 6. But I just want realistic stats, honestly. Well, that was a bad throw, Junior. Luckily, you have Mike Thomas. Come on, Trey. Ooh, what a catch! Off the tip drill, Alvin Kamara coming through. It's better to be lucky than good sometimes, boys. Let's get it. 300 yards on the day. All right, second and 13. Don't let him jump it. And fudge. Use your wheels, Junior. I had a feeling he was going to jump that, bro. All right, so they got a lot of people in the box here, man. Disrespecting you, Junior. They daring you to throw like you haven't been killing them through the air. Oh, my goodness. That was not to Taysom Hill, but what a catch. That was to Mike Thomas, but we got lit up. But Taysom Hill comes up with a big catch. Let's go. All right, we go. 3rd and 2. Hand off to Alvin. He got the first, right? There's no way he didn't get the first there. Let's go. Boom, they were all over Mike Thomas. We go across the field to the other receiver, making the other read, and we got a first down. Amazing reads, looking guys off. Going to Mike Thomas. He's got 6. What a catch. All right, here we go. 2nd and 11, boys. Mike Thomas, give us 6. What a throw. Junior he's a god. All right, boys, and that is going to do it. Junior is a winner here in his NFL debut. He did throw a pick. He did fumble the ball for a scoop and score, but he also made some big throws and big plays to get us this W. This catch by Mike Thomas was insane, though, man. Man, these boys played out of their minds, bro. 401 passing yards, only 63 on the ground, 7.1 yards of play. Both teams had 2 takeaways. So on paper, boys, Junior outplayed Brady. Threw for more yards, better completion percentage, more touchdowns, less picks. You know what I'm saying? More on the average. On the ground, we didn't really do anything. Alvin Kamara didn't really do anything as well. We did score a touchdown on the ground. Adam Trautman, I believe that was on one of the fakes. Mike Thomas, 10 for 170, 5 tubs, boys. Come on. Gronk had 2 on us. Let's see. Tre'Quan Smith had a decent game. Antonio Brown had a touchdown on us. And, you know what I mean? We did give up a bunch of sacks defensively. Ruiz gave up 2. McCoy gave up 1. Armstead gave up 1. You know what I mean? But take a look at the scoring summary. 14-14. Then we won 10-3. Then we lost 14-7. Then we won 14-7 in the 4th. Take a look at the team stats. More total offense. More rushing yards. Way more passing yards. Way more first downs. Punt return, kick return yards, whatever. 500 total yards of offense for us. We were 50% on 3rd down conversions, 100% on 4th down conversions, and 100% in the red zones. And we dominated the time of possession by 11 seconds, almost 12. Take a look at his fantasy goals. 5 touchdowns. We got 620 XP for that. 68 downs played, 272 XP, 419 yards passing, 164 XP, 16 yards rushing, just 87 XP. 1 or more touchdowns, game day goal. We got the smash pass concept goal. We got 3 dynamic drive goals, and we're making way on our season 1 and milestone goals. From that game, we get 1 skill point. You already know we're going to throw that on Scrambler. That's just who we are and what we do. And with that, we get 3 upgrades, plus 1 break sack, plus 2 throw on the run, plus 1 throw power. Now, with this series, boys, we're not going to play every single week. Just because, just like in the baseball series, we're not going to play every single game. We're going to skip around, play some important games, see what he does on himself, and then we're going to still try to find ways to make playoffs, be successful, and hopefully ultimately make the Hall of Fame, you know what I mean, in both sports. That's our goal, be a Hall of Famer in both sports. So hopefully you guys enjoyed the football aspect. Now let's go see how things are holding up on the baseball diamond. On the baseball diamond, Junior had to make a difficult decision. He had to think about his long-term health as a dual sport athlete. Most guys who try to be two-way players at the MLB level, they only have one job. But for a guy like Junior, he has 2. Why try to make it 3? When it comes to pitching and playing quarterback, that arm can possibly not be so golden if he needs Tommy John surgery. So in order to still play quarterback at an elite level, Junior's going to choose to focus on hitting and playing the outfield, as well as playing 2 sports at the highest level possible. So as of now, pitching is in the rear view, and some people had some things to say about it.
Well, for a minute, it really looked like they were going to play with using this kid on the mound and in the field, but it seems they've quickly abandoned that idea. Jim Callis of MLB Pipeline joins me. Jim, does that tell you that the pick on him was a reach as high as it was?
You know, I really wouldn't say that at all. I mean, one thing I've learned over the years is you don't want to judge a draft too soon. Sure. You got to wait for it to play out and see how the guy, give him years in the big leagues before you really know for sure. But to be honest, it's so difficult to make it as a two-way player because it's difficult to make it as a hitter or as a pitcher, and to try to do both is that much harder. And I've seen a number of instances where you have a guy who's maybe a two-way player at the amateur level, and you bring him into pro ball, and you make him a pitcher, and then you see his fastball gets better because he's not drained, he's not exerting energy, trying to make it as a position player. His secondary stuff gets better because he has more time to work on it. It's the same thing. I've seen plenty of hitters who've given up pitching, and then they can focus on hitting, and they get better. Maybe they start driving the ball more. They become better defensive players because they have more time to take ground balls or fly balls, as the case may be. So, no, I wouldn't say it's a mistake. We've got to let this guy's career play out.
The decision to focus on just playing the field and hitting baseballs seems to have paid off immediately. Junior leads the minor league baseball in just about every single category. He's hitting for average. He's hitting for power. He's driving in runs. He's getting on base. You name it, he's getting it done. He's the #1 vote getter for AA center fielders in the All-Star voting right now. He's currently sporting a .450 batting average, a 500 plus on base percentage, slugging over 800, OPS over 1,000. I mean, the kid's a beast. And some of the doubters had to bite their tongue.
Off to a hot start in his pro career, absolutely lighting it up at the plate. I've got Sean Casey, the mayor, with me today. Case, is this an early indication that he's going to be a star?
Well, I think the biggest thing when you have to be careful sometimes with prospects because you got to let them play out, right? I think you got to let them develop in the minor leagues, get some time under their belt. You have consistency because the biggest thing when you get to the big league level is that consistency day in and day out, right? So you could dominate at AA, but and get caught up too quick, and then the third deck comes in the big leagues and the 50,000 fans are there instead of 5. It's a whole nother ball game, So I think the biggest thing is let guys develop, let them get the consistency, and when they get to the big leagues, now they're ready to play and succeed.
One of the most underappreciated skills a young player can develop is plate discipline, and the ability to work good counts to your advantage. A good at bat can go a long way. Mike Lowell, you know a little something about that. How do you build a good at bat as a hitter?
Well, I think preparation is the first key, understanding what type of stuff you are going to see that night. And then being able to have the discipline not only to swing at your pitch, but even more importantly, to not swing at the opposing pitcher's pitch. We're not robots, and I think all position players really bank on a pitcher's mistakes. So do you have the discipline and the patience to wait for your pitch instead of just saying the first thing that looks like my bat can get on it, I'm going to swing. So I think building that game plan and understanding what you want to swing at with the mindset of being able to lay off the pitches you don't want to swing at can give you that information to execute not only in those early at-bats, but be able to make adjustments on later at-bats in the game.
It doesn't have to be early in the at-bat either, working yourself into an advantageous count. You could get to 2 strikes and keep fouling off pitches and frustrate a pitcher until he gives up that mistake pitch.
Well, it depends on who the pitcher is and how much is he going to stick to his plan. But I know this, if a pitcher gives me his best pitch 2-3 times and I just foul it off and I can grind the at-bat out and extend it to another pitch, sooner or later he's either going to make a different pitch or he's going to miss that spot one time, and that's always advantage hitter.
All right, boys, here we are, a month into our professional career, and we already went over Junior's stats in the intro, playing absolutely out of his mind. And like you said, man, he had to make a conscious decision focused on his health. You know what I mean? Gave up pitching, at least for now. Maybe they'll revisit it later. But as of right now, Junior wants to focus on one thing, and that's playing the field. And it looks like that decision is paying off, man. I mean, hitting the cover off to the ball, getting on base, slugging, hitting for power, hitting for average, you name it. Now we're coming up here in the first series of June against Amarillo. They're 17-7. We're 8-16. But hopefully Junior can get called up to AAA rather quickly. You see here, Junior is on fire, still batting number 3 in the lineup here for the Rough Riders. One of the bright spots of our squad is on the mound, Joe Palumbo. Hopefully him and I can help us get a dub. Let's win this series. All right, boys, here we go. First AB of game 1 in this series. You see we're first on the team in all of these categories. We just want to keep it up. We are now up to All-Star Plus on our dynamic difficulty when it comes to hitting. So we got to lock in a little bit more here, boys. Here we go. Taking on Josh Green. And the first pitch we get, we are swinging. We hit that through the 4-hole, and we got ourselves a 1-out single, boys. Let's go. All right, boys, we're going AB number 2, runner on first once again. Bottom 3, we're up 2 runs. You see here, Junior single and a run scored here so far. Let's just stay hot. Try to hit a home run. Let's not try to hit a home run, but let's see if we can get a home run here in this series, man. That'd be amazing if we could do just that. He gets the pitch to drive. It is hit hard in the gap, and it's going to beat the right fielder. Junior is on his horse. That one is to the weird corner of the field. We're going to hold 2, and that's going to be an RBI double for Junior here in the 3rd inning, baby. He gets 3 pluses to clutch. 15th double of the season, man. And you can't ask for much more from this kid. He's hitting the cover off of the ball. That ball was absolutely smoked. It's an 0-2 to Hicks. He hits the ball in the gap. Coach is sending us. We don't trust the arm out in center, and for good reason. We score standing up, and our lead is now 4-0, boys. Let's go. All right, Jerry, get you one. Get you one to drive it, baby. Ah, we missed it. The slurve got in on our hands a little bit, and we fly out to the warning track, boys. Damn, we just missed that. But we do get the win here in game number 1. Junior is the player of the game. Palumbo gets the win. He pitched 6 innings. Gave up 5 hits, had 5 strikeouts, and Allard gets the save. Moving on to game number 2. As long as we continue to play like this, we'll be good. All right, boys, here we are in game number 2. Bottom first. We're down 1. We're down 3-0 already. You see Junior's first place for AA center fielders all-star votes. But let's see if we can get us a little something started here with 2 dead. Blake Walston on the mound. Oh, Junior pulls one. Just a little far out in front. That one could have been going. You see in the last 3 games, 5 doubles, 7 ribbies here for Junior. We'll love to see if we can get an RBI here on a solo blast. Out in front of the changeup there. Go. He gets one up. They try to beat him in his kitchen, and it's going to get down for a single. We test them to see if they're going to throw it in quickly. They do. But we get a little 2-out single. We lost a little bit of power progress on that, but hey, all we care about is getting on base. That ball's hit hard. Deep center, Junior on the horse. He's going to make the play. Pretty unorthodox route to the ball, but nonetheless, he was able to come down with it. Get there, Junior. Find the wall, baby. Find the wall. Got a baby. Give me that. Let's go. Oh, yeah, I think we might have done that. A little bit out in front of that fastball, but it has a little carry to it, and it's going to be hauled in by the left fielder. Oh, my goodness. They're making some plays on the ball today. All right, boys, here we are, bottom 10. Runner on first, and we have a chance to win this game and walk it off. Shout out to the club for never giving up, never laying down and dying, boys. Here we go. Oh, come on. That a boy, Junior. Come on, ball. Get up. Ah. We're going to advance the runner to third or better, like we said. Please don't try to score. All right, runners on second and third, 1 dead with a chance to win. We complete our challenge, baby. Let's go. 16th double of the season, 2nd knock of the day. Look at that. Look how short and compact that swing was, especially on 2 strikes. You got to love it. You love to see it. All right, here's Jake Gunther. 2 for 4, home run, a single, and 2 RBIs today. Be a hero. Be a hero. Be a dude here. Do a job. Come on, Jake. Get through, ball. Get through, ball. Wheels Gunther. Oh, he throws it away. That's the ball game. Hey, kids, that is why you put the ball in play and force your opponent to make a play. That is the name of the game. Let's go. All right, boys. Junior gets player of the game in that one. And he goes 2 for 5 with a big double and a single. And we win this game, man. We had to score 2 in the 9th just to force extra innings, and we got the job done. All right, guys, here we are, Iron Horse Stadium. This is the rubber match. We lost game 1. We won game 2. This one decides who wins this series, boys. Can we knock off the first place Side Poodles? All right, here's Junior. We already know his accolades, man. 20 ribbies on the season. Want to get those home run numbers up just a little bit. Here's Matt Tabor on the mound. We got a runner on first. And he gets a pitch to drive deep into the gap, and it is gone off the rocks, hitting the monster truck, baby. Home run number 7 on the season. This kid continues to impress here in pro baseball. We're now down 4-2. Bases juice. One dead. Brick house up the bat. And that one is out of here. Absolute bomb. Just left of the batter's eye. And they pretty much all but won this game with that one, boys. Let me tell you. Get there, Junior. Get there. It's a long run. Wheels. Woo! That a baby. I told him to dive and everything, but hey, he was able to get there. Hey, wait. Hey. You know what? 2 strikes. too close, you're not going to be able to do everything with every pitch. All right, guys. So we're down 3 here. Brickhouse hit another home run. Junior just trying to get another multi-hit game. Matt Tabers looks like he's going for the complete game here. Let's make him pay. Ooh. Hey, way to get the bat there. Way to get the hands inside. See, Junior's on a 7-game hitting streak, boys. So that's one of the things we definitely want to keep up for sure. Ooh, okay. I actually thought we struck out there. I didn't know the situation. So there's Junior 0-2 once again. I hate when he puts himself in this situation. Last time he went down here, they're trying to stay from out over the plate, of course. And wow, Junior is going to get called strike 3 on. Well, he's going to say that he swung here on the check. And Tabor continues to deal as we lose this one, boys. We drop this series. Junior 1 for 4 with a home run, 2 RBIs. But Spencer Brickhouse for the Side Poodles, 2 for 5 with 2 home runs. All right, boys, so we're unable to get the dub in the rubber match, but Junior does continue to absolutely tear the cover off of the ball. Honestly, easily one of the best players in baseball. His batting average is down a little bit of a slump. He was batting well over 400. Now just down to 374, coming back down to earth a little bit, but he's still light years ahead of everybody else down here at this level. So played well in the NFL today. Played well in AA. You know what I mean? Getting it together, hitting the ball all over the yard. Now we just got to continue to hone that craft and excel and get better every single day. So hopefully you guys enjoyed this one, man. If you did, stomp and smash that like button. Hit me up in the comment section below. Subscribe if you are new. It's your boy, Uncle Sam's Reject, rtgames.com. I'm out of here. Peace.
Letting you go, I was just letting you know. I know the weather is cold, but you on your own. I ain't no regular Joe, should've left me alone. I'm in the zone, I'm where the predators roam. We at the Senate in Rome, and I'm on the throne. This ain't no regular poem, this ain't that regular tone, no. Do you follow me?